Welcome back to what I had to overcome as a new lash artist. In this episode, we're going to be talking about lashing the inner and outer corners because that is something that you definitely have to overcome. It's one of the biggest hills, one of the biggest struggles, one of the biggest challenges, whatever you want to call it. Getting to a point where you're comfortable with the inner and outer corners is something that is going to take a lot of practice and getting used to, because you want to be able to lash, you know what I mean, every single lash as close as possible. Of course, you don't want to go all the way in and get like those tiny baby lashes that are barely growing, but for the most part you want to be able to lash like your client's inner corner, same with the outer corners. And you will come to realize that no matter how much tape you pull back on your client's lashes, no matter what tape you use, no matter which direction, no matter what you try, those lashes are still gonna be tucked in there. So then that's where it comes into play, where like you'll see some of the experts, which I am just now getting like used to, but they will like use their fingers to like, even with all the tape, everything, some of them don't even use tape, but they'll just like get their finger and like lift the lid to go ahead and like pop it up and then be able to place. And it sounds much easier said than done. So you're gonna have to get used to the fact that tape isn't gonna be the only thing to help you get to those inner corners. You're gonna have to be able to use like your fingers, your pinkies, to help pop those lashes out, place it really quickly, then move along. It's crazy. And these are all just tiny little movements that are happening in the moment. And unless you know about them ahead of time, you're just learning them as you go, which is like kind of what I did. So I'm just kind of wanting to make awareness of this, that like inner corners and outer corners are the hardest things to lash. No matter what tape, no matter what you got going on, they are still tucked away. You're gonna have to learn to pop them out with your fingers, which takes a lot of practice. But at the end of the day, with practice, it'll be fine. You got this. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing. Stay tuned for the next episode.